Hey, Bantz here. I am a Salesforce consultant. I own a consulting practice, and I'm also a registered Salesforce partner. And what I wanted to show you today was how to call out to a REST service without having to write any code. You can just do this as an admin now and don't need any like third-party plugins or managed packages or anything like that. So this is one of the features of the Spring 20 release. It actually existed prior to this, but they've added a lot of functionality that I think makes it very useful now. So I'm going to show you an example of connecting to Jira and pulling data back from it. So let me show you my screen. So here I have just a flow, and I've got an input screen. Well, let me just run it. Let me just run it and show you. Show you the magic. So here I have a Jira ticket. The name of it is test-1 and the summary is hello world. So hello world. So we're going to pull that back. So I type in test1 and I hit next. It's making call and we got hello world. So I can prove that it's working. I'll put hello world again. Save that. And we'll come back in here and we'll run it again. Okay, so it's really working. So how does it work? The magic is inside of this action here. So this is a external service that has one input, that is the issue ID, and I'm taking just the text from the prior screen. So how the trick is to get this external service set up. And to do that, I've got it created here. And I will edit it, and all of the magic is inside of this schema. So this is the Swagger 2.0. This is the stuff that you're going to have to learn. So if your REST service already has a Swagger definition schema set up, you can just paste it in here. But if it doesn't, then you'll have to make it. So the Jira one was enormous. So I basically just wrote it a little blurb of it that I needed from scratch. So in here, for example, it calls this host, which is our Jira URL. I give it a path to the API name. This is the path to retrieve an issue. So issueId gets replaced with the name test-1. So this JSON blob is just basically describing how the REST interface works. So for example, if you had some custom REST interface, you could make this Swagger file be able to understand how to communicate with it and how to understand the response from it. So like right here, it's saying if I get a 200 OK back, then I expect to receive an object, and I expect it to have a field, and part of the field is going to be a summary that is a string. So that's kind of how it works. What I'll do is I'll copy and paste this into the description of the YouTube video. Hopefully it's not too big and it lets me do that. So you have the schema, and then you have a named credential. So the named credential for Jira was not too tough. Basically just giving it an API token for the password. So I'm just doing named like a username password authentication. Give it my username. The password was the API token that I got from Jira, and then just told it to generate the authorization header. And yeah, it's basically as easy as that. So definitely something to check out. I think this opens up a lot of functionality to admins. So now, admins could be doing all these integrations, and you don't need to have all these other tools. You don't need to get developers involved, and you can make these cool connections between Salesforce and other infrastructure that your company's using. So, all right, that's it. Have fun. Bye.